I've always loved gardening. There's something deeply grounding about sinking your hands into the earth, feeling the cool soil between your fingers, and watching something you're planted with care slowly reach for the sky. Every year, when the season turns and the first hints of spring float in the air, I feel a tug in my heart. It's time to plant again. But let's be honest, gardening isn't always romantic. It's work, it's blistered hands from pulling weeds, it's aching back after hours of turning soil, and it's the heartbreak of watching a promising sprout wither in unexpected frost. There's a vulnerability in gardening because you're not entirely in control. You can tend, nurture, and fuss over your plants, but in the end, nature has the final say. And yet, in these very pains that have made me fall even deeper in love with it, every failed crop, every sunburned afternoon, every stubborn weed has taught me lessons about patience, resilience, and letting go. You learn not just to grow plants, but to grow yourself. I've discovered the joy in celebrating small victories. The first tomato blushing red, a sunflower finally lifting its face to the sun, or the scent of the fresh herbs clinging to my hands long after the tools are put away. This year, though, gardening has taken on a new and beautiful dimension. I now get to share it with my 2-year-old son. Watching the world unfold through his wide, curious eyes has reminded me of the magic in things I had started to take for granted. Where I see a patch of dirt, he sees a world of possibilities. A worm wriggling on the soil isn't something to shy away from, but a new friend to examine. He's not concerned about a perfect placement of seedlings or whether the rows are straight. He plants where his little hands choose, and somehow, those are always the ones that thrive the most. We water the plants together. The most of the time, more water ends up on us than in the pots. He giggles at the feel of the wet soil and claps with excitement when the sprout pushes through the dirt. It's messy, it's chaotic, and far from the tidy rows I once prided myself on, but it's also perfect in its own wild and planned way. And in sharing this space with him, I've realized that gardening, much like life, isn't about controlling outcomes, but about being present for the process. It's about showing up each day, tending to what you can, and finding joy in the surprises. I don't just grow plants anymore. I grow memories, lessons, and laughter with my son. The garden has become our classroom, our playground, and our refuge. I always love how gardening brings people together. There's something universal about nurturing life from the earth. So to those watching, I'd love to hear from you. Do you have a favorite plant you grow every year? Maybe a memory of gardening with a parent or a grandparent. Or perhaps you're someone who's been meaning to start but hasn't quite found the right moment. Well, let this be your sign. Whether you have a sprawling backyard like me or a single windowsill, there's room to plant something. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't need to know everything before you start. Nature is forgiving, and so is the journey of gardening. So grab a pot, some soil, a seed, and a little hope. Who knows? You might just find, like I did, that in the process of growing something green, you end up growing a little yourself. What about you? What would you plant first, and who would you share it with? Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!